She does 9 a night.
I'm not going to compete with Beyonce.
No, but 9 outfit changes a night.
Oh, I do 4.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it's show business.
Very true.
I get criticised.
Doing the one show next door, we should go and change.
Really, you get criticised for changing outfits?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Really? But I keep changing because I want to entertain.
Yeah, why not?
Music critics entertain. He went off. They say, oh, he went off for have a rest because he was tired. No, swept me.
Oh, sorry for any language there, have to say. Sorry for any bad language. It's a family show.
At least it wasn't me this time, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Another number 1 with Forget Me.
Just another one.
Brilliant.
Another one for the collection. Yeah, I'm chuffed to because, it was just, it was nerve-wracking. But it's good to be back. It's good to be amongst friends.
Yes.
And it's good to be out of the house.
Well, mate, we want to talk about the video mostly because you have recreated a very famous Wham video that my mum was in.
Your mum was in it, yeah, and she looked good in it.
Please stop.
I have to say, she looked great, didn't she?
No.
She still does.
Yeah, she's a vision of beauty.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree Roman's mum's hot.
I say a quick sorry about the language and sorry if anybody was offended.
The Hennessy, you baby gang. Now I'm really that is not a jam. Let the critics take a words telling me I'm drunk cause I don't doubt. Thought by now I'll be your dad with a white. Call me cheating on my stag. Still it's better than a bucket full of angry crowds. Bop and keep it dipping. Bop and keep it dipping. Bop and keep it dipping. In the manner I ain't slipping. Bop and keep it dipping. Bop and keep it dipping. Bop and keep it dipping.
I feel like I was watching 8 Mile. Firstly, a quick apology if anyone was offended by any of the language there. It's one of those live moments. What are you going to do?
Talking to the devil.
Do apologise. Listen, Jack, we'll let you go in a second, but I just want to ask you... I'm not saying we've been good in the past seasons, because we've been but it's been a long time coming at this club.
Joe, it's understandable with your emotions, but we must apologise for your language there.
Because they can could play football.
You had 9 days... Sorry, apologise for a language if there was a little F-bomb dropped in there.
Sorry.
Do apologise for that.
I quite enjoyed it.
I wasn't sure if it was lost in translation, Eric. I do apologise.
That you might have heard during that, so apologies, somebody did. Not going to name any names. Alicia, let's start with you.
Oh, yeah.
With the fewest votes, and who'll be leaving the competition immediately is... Janice. Janice, come here. Hey, welcome back to the X Factor result. Before the break, you might have heard some bad language. You can only apologise for that. Emotions running very high tonight, but that's no excuse. So apologies all round.
Danny Dyer from EastEnders.
I want to thank all my EastEnders mob over there. I love you so much, honestly. You're like my brothers and sisters. I just want to say to all you young kids living out there in poverty who don't think they've got a right to dream or hope or believe, do not let where you come from define where you're going in life. You can be whoever you want to be. I want to dedicate this award to Harold Pinter, a man I love very, very much, and I miss him. He believed in me when no one else did. Getting all emotional, I don't know what's the matter with me. I live by 2 rules: curb your ego, nourish your soul. Good night.
we're sorry about that. But don't give the award to Danny Dyer.
Manchester City have made it 2 in a row. They're just we'll go down as one of the greatest teams. This girl's
Sorry, we're really sorry about that language. We're going to leave it there.
But 4 goals from Manchester City. Manchester City have made it 2 in a row. They're just we'll go down as one of the greatest teams. This girl's
Sorry, we're really sorry about that language. We're going to leave it there.
Angry interviewer, are you? You don't have anger in your interviews.
No, and I don't think I'm an angry comic anymore. Isn't a guy allowed to be young and off at the world?
No, but didn't you? You said that recently, actually.
Yeah.
More recently.
With that, I was angry.
Well, you said you had.
Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we are. I got to apologise for the word you just said, by the way. In the UK, that's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Mad. I meant mad.
Yeah, but you could say peed off, but you just can't add the ist.
Well, that seems to.
I know it's crazy. I don't make the rules.
Seems to mean something else.
I just try not to break the rules.
Peed off seems to mean something.
Okay, well,
worse.
let's move on.
I think it's a nonsense. It is impractical. It doesn't work. It has all sorts of faults. It's probably illegal. So many people, people who have dealt with immigrants or people who have dealt with refugees have said that this is an unworkable policy. So I don't understand why the government seems very keen to plow on with this policy, regardless of the clear evidence that it won't work. We've seen, since it was announced, an increase in refugees or asylum seekers crossing the channel coming to the UK. Now, Kevin Saunders is talking there about the need to do something, but this is like in the wind. You can't just in the wind and just hope that...
Oh, sorry, we can't say that. Elenius, we can't use that language here. I'm really sorry about that. So let's just say you say it's unworkable, and there's clear evidence that it hasn't worked.
Superpowers that they got at the end of the first movie. And we're okay at our job, but we're bumbling through it, and he feels like he's failing everybody. And then you add to the mix these 3 incredible, powerful, beautiful, talented women, and Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu and Rachel Zegler, who are the daughters of Atlas, and they are off. And
how did you get those powers?
Listen, the
How
wizard,
did
the
that
wizard,
come about?
The wizard gave me the powers. Okay, I didn't personally steal them.
Oh, well, it is so fantastic. Thank you both so much. You can see Shazam, Fury of the Gods from the 17th of March. And just quickly, just want to apologise for any language that you may have heard a moment ago. I think certain words mean different things in different sides of the...
What did we say?
What did we say?
What did we say?
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch this on the internet.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Was it me or him?
Neither.
You.
Don't worry. It was something Alex said a lot about.
Narcissistic thing to do. And if I was his mate, I would be seriously with him and probably never talk to him again, quite frankly.
But did you look at the pictures?
Do apologise about the language.
What kind?
Use, but
Oh, what did I say?
Oh, I'm going to
Don't
repeat
say it
it.
Subconsciously are not thinking that they are superior to other races, and we have people growing up subconsciously or not that they think they are inferior to other races, and that is a load of as you'd say.
We need to apologise. We can't use, unfortunately, that word first thing in the morning, but everybody understands the sentiment behind what you're saying, Michael. No. It's okay.
Sorry.
We can see how passionate you are about it.
It's a reflection of your strength of feeling.
Quite right, and no one would question that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, do you know, it's really interesting because on our show, it is our show, we have never shied away from discussions that people will find uncomfortable, and using a word, I think just the use of that one word expressed it all. You know, what sometimes as a person of colour you go through is a load of old, and it's actually just nice to hear somebody say it on television so everyone hears it. And you know what? Well, he said about being followed in shops, supermarkets, because of your colour of the skin, that really exists.
And singing to win is... Into the Ark! To anybody if they were offended.
School, he wants to go and join a band, and he said to her, "Listen, you're making a huge mistake, and you're a bad mother." And I didn't know that he'd ever said that to her, and She only told me that last year, so I don't mind telling the story now. But anyway, I said, you should have taken him the chart position or something, you know. And she said, nah, you know.
Well, I tell you what, I think your mum, there was a bit of a swear word there. We are sorry, Bri, weren't we? But your mum did make the right call.
It's okay, there's no topping better. I'm fine with everything. You guys were brilliant. Well done.
Thank you, Tony and Kasia.
Very well done. I would like to apologise if there was anything fruity in the language area. No, it's fine. It was exciting.
Sorry.
No, don't be silly. Craig said better. It often gets us all going.
Excited, Claudia.
Do you know what I know?
It's you, Louise Hazlitt!
Louise, stand up first. Get yourself down here, Louise. There she is. Come on.
Well done, Louise. Now, I have to apologise for any bad language somebody may have mouthed when they were surprised earlier. Say sorry, Louise.
I'm sorry.
She's sorry. Sorry about that. If anything, of course.
If you want to see Tokyo in the final on Saturday, you've got to vote for him. 0902 44 24 08 from a landline. Tokyo Myers.
And apologies for any bad language you may have seen mouthed in that last interview.
How people are thinking. Basically, a mentalist uses 3 special techniques. I always say it before I begin every show.
Mentalist. The name mentalist.
Mind reading, real mind reading, real mind influencing, and that's it. 3 techniques.
And one of those words we can't say at this time of the morning.
I'm sorry.
Apologies for that. But
Apologies for that. I'm sorry for that. I'm not from here, so I'm sorry. But I'm very good at analysing people. Now let me count. I will count Pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want him detained. I don't want him anywhere near my PIN code.
You've literally told him your PIN code.
Thing. So if you would ask me 2 months ago, what kind of feeling would I have if some, hostile military people were in my house? I would say fury and anger. However, this is not what I felt. I was surprised. I felt disgusted. I felt dirty, looking at some guys walking inside my house. So it was like an obvious decision. It's not about money. It's about efforts put into the house. I just finished building it. It was a beautiful house. I spent a lot of efforts. And, I want to do everything possible to help Ukraine win, because I think we're safeguarding Europe's safety. And it is important for us to kick those out of our land. So it's just a little piece that I could do, and I did it.
OK, we'll just apologise for your choice of language there, but I think a lot of people might well agree with your sentiment. Andre, can I ask?
And pull the trigger and... I thought my last moment had come, and then everybody laughed, and I got up and I brushed off my knees, and I thought I've got to reassert myself here. So I said to the guy who'd fired the gun, or hadn't fired the gun, do you know what? You're a real. Sorry,
obviously.
You're also in trouble now for saying that on breakfast television. We won't give you a mock execution. You're okay, John. You're okay. I think people will understand.
I think people will fully understand that you're talking about something.
But we apologise
a few years on. Obviously, we apologise for anyone who's offended. But you're talking about something utterly fundamental. And my next question would
take a lot.
Well, language.
Sorry.
Take the mickey.
Take the mickey?
Yes. Sorry, children. Yeah.
I know. Sorry, yes. I really need a mickey. How long is this programme going on? Anyway, we used to... he was seen as like this really old man, him and Bruce Forsyth. And actually, they were probably about 45 when I'm 60 now, But I think it wasn't that their jokes were old or anything like that. It was the fact they played golf that we really found offensive.